making Kitty beats, bro.
So just about set and getting to start. David Peterson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hesung Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one missed.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. Right side. Young under it. And out number one on the grab. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one. Peterson, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. Young hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting third, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Two down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His 11th of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty with two away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. First offering misses badly for ball one. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. Peterson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Tommy Edman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
Up the middle, Lindor. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Tony Gonsolin.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Over the bullpen and gone. See you later. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Starling Marte up to hit. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Edman going back, gone. They go back-to-back, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing 1 over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. About this one, it's out of here. 3 in a row. homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pajes has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, he's leading them in batting average and RBI, so delivering in a number of ways. And you know what? If he comes up with the bases empty, good chance of getting on base, set up his teammates. If he comes up with guys on, man, he could drive him in. Just a solid contributor for this lineup.
Bunted back towards the mound. Fires to first in time.
Batting sixth, catcher, Luis Torres.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Gets the bunt down the right side. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Citi Field. Now here is Enrique Hernandez. Peterson back to work. And ball 1. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Hard hit left side. Beatty to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, catcher, Gonsolin rushing.
Dalton rushing, the next to hit. First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside. One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first offering is not close. Can't
Ball
find
two.
it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2-0.
Rushing stands at first with 1 out. That misses the
3-0.
zone. 3-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Taylor going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gonsolin.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the next
3-0.
pitch is way outside. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Peterson checks the runner,
He's safe.
and he's back in on a dive.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And
1-0.
Mookie takes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug
2-0.
with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And there's
3
a ball.
balls, no
One of
strikes.
the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Katse into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Jared Young looking for his first big league hit right here. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. And a sac bunt here. Picks it up with the bare hand, and that's a great play for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Two outs, runner at first. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball
First
one, no
offering
strike.
misses badly for ball one. Peterson winds and deals.
2 balls, no strikes.
That misses,
balls,
and
no
that's
strike.
ball 3. And that one pulled foul. Three-1 is on the way. And there's a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers. First
So
baseman,
man aboard,
Freddie
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
No, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him. Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Base hit. Hernandez around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's 4-2.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one not close. Ball 1. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. Man at first, one away. And another ball. Next pitch way upstairs. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And a ground ball to first. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That one back. That's not coming back. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add a run. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
1 out, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. Two down, base is empty. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kike Hernandez. First
Ball one,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That one missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. He reached out a walk his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering way off the plate.
No strike.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Rojas in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
2-0.
And another ball. That's off the mark.
Damn.
Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Young corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hesung Kim.
Next is the Dodger DH, Hesung Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 54 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now pitching for the Mets.
That misses. Ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and the count's full.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 2 in this one. That missed by a lot. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. Way high with that one. And it's 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 5-3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Oh, right to the backstop. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
2 outs, bases full. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slow. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Two outs. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. They limit the damage here. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we say.
Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. In the air, right field, Hernandez gets under it, Makes the grab, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. And that one is going to go. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Tony Gonsolin won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Now on the bump, number 86.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. To center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Juan Soto. Well struck right field. Going, gone. He shoots one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it, carried out nicely.
Here's Pete Alonso. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Bunted back towards the mound. The throw to first. Awesome play there. Two outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil digs in now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Freeman. And he beats it out. Runner at first with two away. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. McNeil, the runner at first with two gone. Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul. The 0-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. Handles, throws to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it is now 10-3. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, ready now for the fifth inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Senga back to work. That one not close. Ball one. And another ball.
No strikes.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One strike.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
So a man at first. And now Tommy Edman. That one outside. And that's ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 3-2 now. And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And now
That's
2-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And there's
3
a ball.
No strikes.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A strikeout and a walk. Fastball is outside.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the next pitch is way outside. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. So they're all loaded up. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And next is the designated hitter, Hye-Sung Kim. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's the automatic. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor, that's one. And that's all they'll get.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one
3 balls,
misses,
1 strike.
and the count is 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Dodgers 5. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Jared Young. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor will hit next. 1 for 2. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
2 down, bases empty. Down to third baseman, Brett Beatty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 10 and the Dodgers 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
So now it's Freddie
first baseman,
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And delivers outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's a ball.
The
2
Mets
balls, no
leading
strike.
by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's
3
a ball.
balls, no strike.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy Pajes.
1 gone, runner at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pajes goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was
Counts
born
1-0.
in Cuba. Pitch
2-0.
misses there. Ball 2. That one missed.
I got 3-0.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McNeil drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy Edman.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. That one's in there. It's strike one on Edman. And ball one.
Strike.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses. 2-1. Way high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. And it gets by him. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Enrique Hernandez. Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball.
Reno.
Hot shot to third. Zips it across. And that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 10 and the Dodgers 5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 78.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Here's Starling Marte. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-5.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Left field. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jeff McNeil stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Alonso, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 14-5.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 78 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Shohei Ohtani comes on now.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Base is empty, one away, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swinging a foul out of play. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Hernandez makes the play, and there's 2 away.
now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Jared Young, 1 for 3. Here's a rocket out to left. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
No strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hesung Kim.
Back to the top of the order, Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. That misses the zone. 1-0. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. That's way outside, and the count now 2-0.
I got 3-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. McNeil makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Mookie now. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Turns and fires the Betts. Hit in the air, right field. Young makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. Rushing, the lead runner out at second, Rojas. On at first with 2 down. That one misses. Now 2-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-8.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here is Freddie Freeman down and away for ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
no
I
strike.
can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And that's through there for a strike. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And at the plate for the
left fielder,
Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And a foul ball. And a
1 ball,
fastball
1
misses
strike.
outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1. That one
2-1.
missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That
3
one
balls,
misses.
1 strike.
3 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Pitch
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Not even
2-0.
close there. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
2
time.
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Young. And that's the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 2nd home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 15-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a base hit. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles.
They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game, and they had a pair. It's 17-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they bring on the veteran, Luis Garcia. 25th appearance of the year for him. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to. And here is Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pajes ranging back, makes the catch up against the wall.
It ain't real if you ain't bust no checks. It ain't real if you ain't earned respect. It ain't real if you ain't out in the fields. Make on the net, cause it ain't real. It ain't real if you ain't bust no checks. It ain't real if you ain't earned respect.
Back here at Citi Field, here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Senga back to work. That's in there. Strike one. And ball one. That one is upstairs.
One strike.
Check swing, he held up.
Strike.
Now 3-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McNeil settles under it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Dalton Rushing.
And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Rushing. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. And there's two away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kim stands in with two away as he takes a ball. The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top of the eighth. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now A man into scoring position. And there's a ball. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball there. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Torrens. And a sac bunt here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And next for the Mets, Jared Young. 1 for 4 with a double. That smash towards center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now that is center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's deep. Get out of town. He crushes that one to center field. That's his 50th career homer, and they add to their lead. It's 19-8.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Brett Beatty, the next to hit. Bunts it towards the mound. Garcia gets it to first. Inning over. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Back here in Queens, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. In the air, left field. Reaches for it, but it's foul. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Now one missed. And he chases a high fastball there.
Bellin, those hitters count sometimes can be.
Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter.
Up next, for the Dodgers.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. And the first offering is not close. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's through there for a strike. Popped up. Lindor squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy
So
Edman.
bases all loaded up. Digging in is the switch inning out. Signal comes from the manager, and it's an intentional walk with the bases loaded. Don't see that every day.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike.
So bases loaded with one away. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the manager, signaling from the dugout. It's an intentional walk, and it forces in a run. A bold strategy. 1 out, bases loaded. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Tons of offense in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges. Don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own